Hi everybody, it's Angel and Christian and Teddy, and we're driving into Ojai. This is the town where we live, and
there's the sign right there.
This is somewhat of like a resort town. People come here from all over, mostly to go to the spas and play golf, and there's a lot of festivals here, wine festivals, music festivals, things like that.
And parks too.
It's a beautiful area at the base of the Topa Mountains. We'll see those in a few minutes. Really laid back town. People call it a flip-flop town. Nobody is very, everyone's pretty casual here. So first we're running an errand. I like to go over to the spa shop at the Ojai Valley Inn and Spa, and I get my skincare there. And when on a few occasions I've gone to the spa here. It's a world-class spa. It's like a 5-star resort, and it is amazing. If you ever come to Southern California, you should go to the Ojai Valley Inn and Spa. They have restaurants and beautiful events, weddings. We'll get to see a little bit like what it looks like here.
And
But
we even have deer too.
yes, there's deer sometimes on the golf course. People come here for weddings, like I said, different events. It's also, you can come here with your family. They have activities for kids, and yeah, really amazing spa treatments. If you come to the spa, you have to do the kuyam, which is where you go into a room, and you can go with a group or you can go individually. And they have some, the Chumash Indians were here before everyone else, and this is a sacred ritual that they used to do. And kuyam means a place where we gather. So you go into this special room, and it's dim in there, and they give you mud, like a clay, to rub on your skin. And then you sit in the room while they turn the heat up on a fire in the room, and they play a guided meditation. And someone will come by and they spritz you like with lavender, and it's very relaxing, and the clay is very detoxifying. When that's all dry, they lead you into another room that has some private showers. They give you a loofah, and I am going the wrong way because I'm not paying attention. Oh, now they're waving me in. Okay, cut for just a second.
Oh God, now we're going the wrong way, really.
So anyway, back to the kuyam. You get to go into a private shower. They give you a loofah and everything, and you scrub off all the clay, and they give you lotions and stuff to put on. When you're done with that, your skin is like baby soft. It's amazing. And then you get to go out onto a private balcony, because these groups are small. It's either like you and your friends, or just like a small group of women, or if you do, if you're a man, you go, I guess, with men. And then you go out onto a private balcony, and they serve you peppermint tea. How great is that? And then they usually recommend that you do that first, and then after that, like, schedule your spa treatments. But if you ever happen to be around here, if you're an RVer, you can camp at Lake Casitas, which is beautiful. Then we're also super close to Ventura, so if you camp at the beach or whatever, you can come up to Ojai for the day. So that's the spa building, and where you can get all the wonderful treatments, and they also have like some yoga, and they even have like hiking groups and stuff that leave from here if you stay at the inn. They have like all kinds of activities and everything. But anyway, you guys can see how beautiful it is here. Okay, now we're coming into Ojai, and this is like what they call Ojai proper, just like the little bit of town. Don't 4th of July, they have a parade that goes right down this main street, and it is so cool. They have, you know, the band from the high school, and they have the local Taekwondo group, which Christian went to for many, many years. He just graduated with a 2nd degree black belt from Taekwondo. And who else do they have in the parade?
A lot of, I don't know, like a lot of groups from around here, and
Fire trucks.
they have those, they have a lot of like horse related.
Yeah, they have like these
Things, and-
cool like Mexican horse, I don't know what you call them. They're like cowboys. They ride horses, but the horses kind of dance and they play like mariachi music, and it's really festive. This is the post office and the famous bell tower. It's kind of like a landmark in Ojai. And then this is what they call the arcade. It's been here for like 100 years. It did burn at one point and they rebuilt it. That's Libby Park. There's a bowl back there where they have music. It's called Libby Bowl. I photographed a big jazz festival there last year, and it was really fun. Oh, blues festival. It was really fun and amazing music. So there's like just like a lot of little shops here. It's really touristy. Art galleries, jewelry and clothes. Down this street that we're coming up on is the Ojai Art Center, and I think Dave took a video at the Ojai Art Center, like our first video. He was like walking over there for an art show. It's the oldest like continuously operated art center, I think, in the United States or something. It's like 100 years old, and it's a cool building. And Christian and I have exhibited our photographs there before as part of a show. It was kind of fun. So, oh, and then here's one of the Ojai trolleys. We have a little trolley system that goes through town, and we'll take you pretty much anywhere. So if you're visiting, you can get on one of those air-conditioned trolleys and go pretty much anywhere you want.
Even home.
Yeah, even back to our house in our neighborhood. So, and there's also a bike path that runs all the way from one end of town, and then you can take it all the way through Ojai and Oakview and down to the beach. So that's about probably like 20 miles of bike path. Down this street here, there's a really cool, down the next street I think, there's a village of Airstream trailers that you can rent and stay in this like little camping area. I don't know the name of it, but maybe I'll look it up and put it in the description. I'm learning to YouTube. Woo!
Taekwondo Academy's back there.
Ojai Valley Taekwondo. It's great school. The guy that owns it is amazing. Really good with kids. And over here we have the Hip Vegan. Woo! It's the vegan restaurant here in Ojai. They've got really good stuff. You have to go there between 11 and 5 because that's the only time they're open. And this is another golf course here, Soul Park Golf Course. This one is like, I think more of like a public golf course. And here's a really cute vintage motel called the Capri. It's like 1950s, 1960s style. It's really cool. So right now that was it for our town pretty much. We're heading to Upper Ojai so we can give you guys
Fire station.
the view of what it looks like from up there, because it's really amazing. And we used to live in Upper Ojai before we moved into town. And one more thing, I want to say about food around town. The Hip Vegan is really good. There's also a restaurant over in Miners Oaks called The Farmer and the Cook, and it's mostly Mexican food with like a health food flair. And they have like a little market there too. It's really good, and there's a lot of ambiance there. It's kind of a bohemian style place. And then if you need like some health food groceries, there's Rainbow Bridge. It's pricey, but if you need something in a pinch, mostly organic. And lastly, I wanted to say that on Sundays, every Sunday, there's an awesome little farmer's market in Ojai. And Dave and I actually used to drive to Ojai just for the farmer's market every Sunday before we have kids. We lived in a bus, a 36-foot school bus, for like 3 years. And we lived out in a rural area. And we would drive into Ojai every Sunday just for the drive, and we'd go load up on organic produce and flowers, and there's usually a bluegrass band at the farmer's market, and just a fun time. Everyone is super friendly, and it's like a really small town atmosphere. Okay, so here we are at what we call the Overlook in Upper Ojai. And those are the famous Topa Mountains. We used to live right across the street from that view. And this is looking down on the Ojai Valley. And one thing I wanted to tell you guys about Ojai is that in the 30s there's a movie called Lost Horizons. It's made after that famous book. And they actually used Ojai, some of the views and stuff of the Ojai Valley in the shots and the promotions for that movie as Shangri-La. And I think you can see why. It's pretty beautiful here. When you look down on some of those orchards, those are mostly citrus trees. Ojai is famous for citrus. And I was also going to mention that some celebrities live in Ojai because you can, or they have a house here, because you can be here and then be in LA in, you know, like an hour or something. So it's pretty close for people who work in the film industry. Like Ted Danson, Mary Steenburgen. We actually saw them in the health food store here before. And Reese Witherspoon. I don't know if she still has a house here, but she lived here for quite a while. Noah Wiley from ER, I think he grew up here. A few people. And the guy who started our photography club, Phil Harvey, was actually a famous opera singer and B-movie actor in the 30s and 40s. And he's an amazing guy. He's like 95. And he still comes to all the photography club meetings. So it's pretty cool. We love him. So anyway, this is our town, and I'm really happy that you guys went along on a little tour. And we'll see you on the next video. Say bye.
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 Bye. There's Christian. Did you guys meet Christian yet?